What's up, Pisces friends? How are you guys doing today? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. I am so thrilled to have all you beautiful fish with me here today, as well as cross-watchers. I'm so excited to announce that I reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. Yay! 100 is a small number, right? But it means the world to me. This channel has just gotten started. It's been up about a month. So the fact that people are subscribing to the channel, they're liking the videos, they're leaving comments, that literally fills my heart with happiness and joy because I love doing this. So I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying the messages back. So I just wanted to say thank you for all those who are returning, who have supported me, and welcome to all the newbies. Again, I'm thrilled to have you. So we are going to do a general message for the weekend and week ahead. I'm starting it on May the 4th, so May the 4th be with you for all you Star Wars nerds. Love you guys. Anyway, so May the 4th, that weekend into the following week, we'll see what messages we can get. It's going to be kind of a simple, your energy, the conflict, the heart of the matter, and your guidance. And do remember, these are general messages, so not everything I say is going to resonate with you, and that's totally fine. Never force something to fit your story if it's not resonating. That being said, you're welcome to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. You may be able to get additional messages, more clarity in those videos. And if you don't know how to find those out, click the link in the comment box below. It'll take you to a great website that it will generate your birth chart. It's totally free. It's really fun. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Check out the social media channels. I am the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram. And other than that, let's get started. For the Pisces friends, what can we get for them for the week ahead? May is Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month, so shout out to all the CF warriors out there. Love you guys. And other than that, happy Taurus season to everyone else. We'll see what we can get. And we got a full moon coming up on the 20th, a full moon in Scorpio, so that'll be fun and full of emotions for all us water signs out there. All right, cool. So for Pisces, let's do it. Excuse me. So in the U section, Pisces, you have the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands. Okay, very cool. So actually, let's talk about this first. So for you, Pisces, the High Priestess is a great card. I frequently see this as the card of Cancer, but also Pisces as well. She's got water behind her. It speaks about using your intuition. It's not, interestingly enough, despite the Eight of Wands, it's an interesting dynamic because this is not the card of action or communication. It's about sitting and knowing. It's about channeling messages from spirit. It's about internal communication with oneself. Greater truth, greater knowledge, sitting on wisdom. Can also sometimes talk about secrets because it isn't a card of communication or action. I just see this as keeping to yourself. There may be some sort of project you're working on that you're not telling anybody about. Something about writing or reading. I don't know if you're writing a book. Or I don't know, maybe you're communicating secretly with someone, but that, I don't know how true that is. Okay. Someone is sending you messages, if that's the case, and you're not replying back. You might just be, if you're kind of in hermit mode alone, you're reading a book, is what I'm getting. You might be writing your own thoughts down, but those messages aren't being sent out to the world. It's being kept internal. But there might be messages coming at you, which makes sense. Okay, because that is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is all about action, communication, forward movement, travel. So it's a very interesting dynamic. So the messages coming at you, they're coming in like rapid fire. If it's not a lot of messages, it's one message, but it's loaded. It's packed with like information, with knowledge, with some sort of excitement, with some sort of message or truth. Someone is really like trying to get across. They're hammering the point home. And it's a little overwhelming to you, Pisces. It's like this giant dog. If you're the shrunken girl, it's like you're kind of like, oh shit. Like there's a lot going on. And in a very Piscean way, it's like your emotions are kind of overwhelming you because it's bringing up a lot from inside you in High Priestess mode. It's bringing up feelings maybe that you didn't know were still, I don't know if you didn't know they were still within you, but it's maybe that this person or this communication, whatever it is, it's triggering something in you, and what it's triggering might be fear. or anxiety about something. I don't know, maybe you got a bill and it's really expensive and you're like, oh shit, how am I going to pay for this? But do you know what I mean? It's communication coming towards you, and it's inciting some sort of fear, eliciting some sort of fear, or you need to strategize how you're going to get out of this situation, or how you're going to deal with this person. If you're hearing from like an ex that you're not super stoked to be hearing about. The thing is, whoever is communicating this to you, I don't know if you need to fear them. It's like, you know how they say like dogs don't know their own size? So frequently a poodle, who's this tiny little thing, or like a toy poodle, sorry, or a chihuahua will start barking at this dog that's 10 times its size. It doesn't know its own size. That's important here, because this dog, even though he's big and if you're Alice Pisces, you're kind of terrified, like, oh my God, he's going to eat me. This dog doesn't know he's that big. See how he looks kind of confused? I hate to say it, but he looks kind of dumb. A little bit like he doesn't know that he's causing you this anxiety. He kind of innocently trotted in and knocked down all these peppermills, and he's klutzy is what I'm getting here. So this communication that was sent in and it was all over the place and it's overwhelming your emotions. If it's from a person, not like a bill collector, if it's like a financial bill or whatever, if it's a person, if it's an ex, if it's a family member, I don't think they meant any harm by it. I think they got overzealous. It's like a puppy dog. They got like happy tail and their butt started wagging and they started knocking stuff over. Like, so symbolically, it's like if they were messaging you or writing you or texting you and you got that message, it was bombarding and overloading you, but it's because they were so excited, and I'm just getting overzealous. But they're innocent. They're harmless. Most of you, that's what I'm getting here. So that's just your headspace. God, we're already on 7 minutes. All right. Heart of the conflict. The Three of Pentacles, it's the Three of Oysters in this deck. It's teamwork, it's building who you want to build a foundation with, a structure. We think of the four corners of a house, upward movement, it's solid, it's steady. The fours are a good number. 3, you're working towards that solid foundation, right? Oysters, pentacles have to do with money, home, career. It can have to do with your health as well. And then you have the Queen of Flamingos. So I love this deck. It's the Queen of Swords. So I do see this as considering who you want to build a future with. For a very small few of you, this communication you got, it's coming in from someone you had children with, who might be excited to try and rekindle the relationship, who might be excited to try and work things out with you. And I'm saying that is because she's holding a baby here, right? It's almost like this person left for some reason, and it may not even be a divorce. This person may have, I don't know. They're removed from the picture. They're out of the situation in the now, but there's part of you that is considering, do I want to try and build with them? It could be rebuild if it is a person from the past. Is this the person who's going to bring in the 4th pentacle to add to my steady foundation? Because you're in the process of building something, Pisces. You're working towards something. It's been a very slow journey though. You're only at the 3, right? You're trying to get to the 4 where you just feel like, okay, we got this under control now. Like it could be financial debt. Absolutely. It's like you're trying to get to that 4, that stable foundation. And if you do have kids, if you do have responsibilities, it's like money comes in and it immediately goes out to pay the bills, to pay for this, to pay for that. So with the Queen of Flamingos, the Queen of Swords, this can be a couple things. It's the idea of examination, analysis of this message coming in. How I was saying, she's not acting on this message. The High Priestess doesn't act or communicate. She knows. That's what this is. With the swords, it's not so much communication on your end. It's sitting and knowing, analyzing the data, so to say, the communications, the messages coming in, looking at the fine print, the fine detail, and maybe making a game plan to get out of financial debt. If it's more of an ex or a person wanting to come into your life that, again, I don't know if it's fear or there's something there that's uneasy for you. This is really, again, examining, taking a closer look. Do I really want this person in my life? It's all mental, Pisces, though. This is really important for you. It doesn't have to do with emotions so much right now. Queen of Swords comes in and she cuts out things that don't serve her with her blade. It's very cold. It's very sterile. It's nope, not this. Nope, not that. Like severing it off. So in a way, it could be saying don't cut yourself off from opportunities or from people that could help you. yeah, there could be someone coming in who is trying to help you, but you're suspicious of it. This could be suspicion. So, I mean, again, use your intuition. That's what the High Priestess is about. But there's a need to examine the facts coming at you and make a logical decision to work towards a more solid foundation. Because, yeah, I do think you're struggling a little bit. Something about just the way she's holding this. It's a pig, right? But it's supposed to be like a baby. Yeah, it's like you're nestling your dreams, your ideas, but you're not really satisfied with where you're at. So this change coming in, it could be positive change, Pisces. Be open to that, but ultimately, if you're in the heart of the matter here, it's knowledge, it's truth, it's understanding. So what's your guidance? Let's take a look at that. Okay, so no cups came out. That's interesting, which is sort of goes along with what I was saying. I would have been surprised if cups came out. So you have double fire energy. You have the Queen of Peppermills, which is, I was going to say Capricorn. That's not right. A card of Aries. I feel like you've been getting this card a lot. And then the Knight of Peppermills. So more fire energy. It is the card of Sagittarius, but both of these are just fire in general. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you are dealing with a fire sign. So, I mean, ultimately, wands are about communication, especially the Knight of Wands. It's fast forward movement, going where your heart tells you to, because you feel that drive, you feel that passion, you feel that urgency to go towards the fire, go towards the warmth, go towards the help. There's something kind of sweet and innocent about this help that's coming in, but it's clumsy, it's klutzy. It's these messages that came in. You may be misinterpreting them as, I don't know what. Maybe you want if it's a romantic prospect, you wanted them to come in a little bit smooth and suave, and they just didn't. It was kind of like a clunky thing, but I think they had good intentions. So this could also be you being kind of judgmental. That could absolutely be it. Like, especially Pisces who have kind of sometimes a tinge of perfectionist in them, and because they have such a great depth and well of emotions, they do things in a very kind, gentle way. So if this person didn't, you may be judging them like, well, that's not how you're supposed to do it. Like, it could be that. Oh, okay. So what I'm getting here, Pisces, if you're in this queen energy, you're the Queen of Swords here, but I think you're also the Queen of Peppermills, which is the Queen of Wands. It's almost like you were thinking too much about this decision, which, don't get me wrong, there is a need to sit and think. With the High Priestess and the Queen of Flamingos, that is important here, but your ultimate guidance, wands speak about movement. I want to say decisions, which is not typically what I get, but I mean, it is movement, it's travel, it's communication. This is what's coming in. The Knight of Wands moves very quickly, very passionately. There isn't a lot of linger. He goes because he must. It's what his heart tells him to. He is excited for the opportunity. That's what this is. And the thing is, the Knight of Wands can be a little bit klutzy in love. It's sometimes the player card, so be careful, right, if this is a person coming in for a relationship. But again, it's like their approach may not be super smooth, but I think it comes from a good place. And so it's almost like, I have to show you how I'm seeing it. Is that right? Yeah, it's like this opportunity is coming in and you, Pisces, are looking at it. It's coming in and then it passes you by. And then once it passes you by and it's gone, you're stuck there kind of like, should I have waited that long? Did I make the wrong decision? Was there passion that I was feeling for that person? Don't let opportunities pass you by if you see some sort of value in them. Remember, I was saying this could be you being too judgmental of their approach, of their communication towards you. Sitting and waiting, right? Maybe there is a need for action after all. If you have sat on this predicament, this decision of who you want to build with, who you want on your team, yeah, this opportunity is fleeting. I will say that. Absolutely. With fire doesn't last. It burns out. So if it's in your space and it's an opportunity that you are excited about, you might be suspicious about, no risk, no reward, Pisces, right? So use your best judgment, but this opportunity isn't going to be around forever. And all these are wands. These are all the same suit. So again, fire, right? Yeah. And especially the Knight of Wands, because it has that player connotation, he doesn't linger forever. He might bring you from point A to B in your life, and that's great, but there's no telling if B is going to lead to C with this Knight of Wands. I don't know if that's going to land, but there is a need for the now. If you're interested in this Knight of Wands, whoever that is for you, it could be a Sagittarius. Could be just a fire sign. And did I say Queen of Flamingos is Libra? That might be significant for some of you. I do think that that's more your energy, Pisces, but you're making a judgment call. Yeah. Could also be someone in your surroundings judging this person. It could be your mother. If your mother's a Libra, or your mother's just kind of judgmental. It doesn't have to be, but it's a queen, so it seems more feminine energy. It could be your dad. It could be your best friend. Like, I don't know about this person. And if this person is very trustworthy in your life, then maybe you should listen to them, because again, there is potential for player energy with the Knight of Wands. So yeah, you listen to your intuition is the best guidance I can give you. Really? We're going to take this one because it's on top. So these are Madame Endora's oracle cards, and they are fabulous. I love them. The stars, a long journey brings reward. Beautiful with the stars. It's like the planets and the solar system. It's pretty, isn't it? A long journey brings reward. I think this has been a long journey for this person coming in. This person coming in, you may have met them with, again, harsh judgment, and maybe that's why they're sort of intimidated and scared. He has that look of like, you caught him like tearing up the pillow from the couch. When dogs do that, they give you that look of, oh shit, I'm in trouble. Maybe you tore this person a new one because they didn't come in respectfully the way you'd hope they would. And so maybe then you're sitting in that energy, not acting, not communicating because there's remorse. I don't know. A long journey brings reward. I mean, I see this as patience is key here, but yeah, if reward is coming into you, if there's something about this thing coming into your life, Pisces, that you're excited about, don't let it pass you by, because it could offer you worlds of opportunity. It could be written in the stars that this person was meant to come into you. It could be your fate. It could be your destiny. It could launch you into stardom. I don't know. All right, that's what I got for you, Pisces. Please take it as it resonates. Only take away messages for your best and highest good, all right? Please do like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys mid-month for more readings on finances and career. Bye, Pisces.